Hola, hola, hola. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Miracle Wednesdays. As usual, it's such an honor and a privilege to be able to meet with you this afternoon, live from Naples, Florida. And yeah, I'm here every Wednesday, or at least I try to be at noon Eastern Time, to talk about the Course in Miracles principles, to do an inspired sharing on what it's teaching, and most importantly, how to live it, how to bring it from the head, from the intellectual to the heart, and really transform our relationships. Transform our relationship with others, transform our relationships with ourselves, because the Course in Miracles principles gives us everything and all the tools that we need to let go of the egoic thought system in our mind, to let go of the fear-based thoughts, to come back to truth, to let go of the victimization, to recognize that we are the decision maker, that we actually get to decide how we're going to experience a situation, right? And this makes me think about, I was with a one-on-one client yesterday, a beautiful soul, and there's a lot of doctor's appointments involved, and this person particularly is suffering with cancer, and yeah, there's just a lot going on. And I remember just saying to this person, you get to decide. You get to decide how you're going to experience this whole reality right now. You get to decide how you're going to experience your doctor's visits. You get to decide how you're going to experience information that you receive. You can go to the fear-based mentality, which is fine. We all do it in duality, right? We all get lost in the thoughts. We all get lost in the fear. Although the Course is teaching us that we are the decision maker, and we get to decide if we want to live the script through the illusion, through the illusory vision, or we get to live it through Christ's vision. And it was so powerful what came through, because in my sessions I always like to use just inspiration and guidance and motivation. And what I really felt, especially when I was guiding her through this meditation, because I do inspired meditations, and what came through was, honey, you get to decide. Like, you are it. You are the sun is shining on you. That spotlight is on you. Of you get to decide how you're going to feel about this. You have the power to decide how you're going to experience this, through joy or pain. And yes, I get it. Sometimes we're going to be in that pain, especially under these harsh circumstances in the body. But we're still, and I told her, why you get, or him, actually him or her, you get to decide your experience, because you are the son or daughter of God. That's why you get to decide, right? So yeah, I guess this Instagram already started, because I went with it right away. But well, just as like I said earlier, my name is, I appear to be Maria in form, and I've been studying the Course since 1995. I began to really start practicing it in 2001, and I began to teach it, share about it in 2014. And I became, in 2012, I became a minister based on the Course in Miracles. I went to Pathways of Light, and I immersed myself in the teachings of the Course, but most importantly, how to follow guidance. And that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about the importance of following guidance, following the guidance of the Holy Spirit, following the guidance that inner guidance, that trusting that guidance, because that's actually what I got trained in the sense of my university. I call it the University of A Course in Miracles, just with all the meditation that I was doing and all the inner reflective work that I was doing. So I want to talk to you about listening to Spirit. I want to talk to you about listening to the Holy Spirit. And I want to thank you guys for the hearts and for all the love. We're in this together. I always say this, we're all teachers of God. We're in the Holy Sonship, trying to wake up, right? So how many of you are interested in knowing about the Holy Spirit, what the Course in Miracles says about the Holy Spirit, and also how to channel? Like, aren't you guys interested in channeling? Or, because me, I love the hearts. Okay, good. I'll take that as a yes. So what I work on, especially with my one-on-one students, is really empowering, and also empowering you, and having the understanding. Okay, and I don't say this lightly, because this is what the Course in Miracles is teaching. You have the power to heal within you. Okay, that is the truth. You have the power to heal within you. Why? Because you are the child of God. Ese número uno. That's the first thing. You are a child of God, so it's your inheritance and it's your divine right to be able to decide. Okay, you are able to experience and tap into the higher good in you, to your true self, to make decisions, to change your perception, to see through the lens of fear or the lens of love. That's up to you, and that is beautiful. Okay, now the world is gonna happen. You are gonna have issues in your relationships. You are going to, have issues with your mother, your father, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your cat, your dog. You're gonna have issues with your car. You're gonna get tickets. The world is gonna happen. This world of duality. That's why it's called the world of duality. You're gonna have a lot of caca opportunities that are going to help you come back to love. And that's why we have the Holy Spirit, which is the part of our mind that is the right mind, and we all know this part. Why? Because when you have that guidance and you just feel it, it's like, I can't even describe it on this Instagram, what it's like to be connected to the love and the source that you are. Maybe you've experienced it when you're at a concert, or when you're listening to music, that your hair is just, you start to feel like this presence of love, of joy. You have this connection with someone. The words are beautiful. You could feel the innocence of the person. You feel the innocence in you. All this, the innocence, like the space between my words. Beyond the body. Okay? That's it. It's the invisible energy. It's like this innocent like wonder of, I wonder. I'm filled with wonder. One of the Course in Miracles lessons, I don't know what anything means. I love the hearts. Thank you, guys. So it's like this being filled with wonder, this innocence of, I don't know what anything means. Questioning a lot, like, when the ego talks, like, you're not good enough, like, really, like, question that. Just because you're thinking it doesn't mean that it's the truth. It doesn't mean that it's the reality. There's a questioning of that BS talk, that egoic thought, that caca thought, that cuckoo thought. Right? So there's just this discerning and really gently coming back home, coming back to the kingdom of heaven, coming back to the truth of who and what you are in God as God. And that is the lottery. That is it. And how do we do that? Okay. Very, 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 very easily. And at the same time, very challenging, because there's so many barriers, because that's the first thing we have to recognize, is to be honest and take that responsibility. I think I know better. I think that I can do it better than God. I want to manipulate. I want to control. We got to get honest about that. We got to be like, hey, you know what? This way of being, egotistical way of being, of not allowing the universe and love and God to do its thing, I got to stop it. I gotta stop it. That's the first step. The recognition and becoming the decision maker, the observer. So there's a whole situation going on, and I don't know, I'm gonna give you a visual of my husband and I, and this interaction, maybe there's a discussion, and then I realize, wow, what am I doing here? I'm questioning myself. Wow, I'm getting triggered, or I'm believing that he's the cause of my suffering. And then there's this awakening that happens. There's this observer mind that gets turned on. And then this observer mind starts to laugh. It's like, oh my God, this is going nowhere fast. My brother, I find my salvation. And my brother, I come back to my truth. My brother is my mirror. My brother is my teacher. Let me listen. Let me learn. Let me come back to the arms of God. Let me come back to Spirit. What happens there is that I start laughing. I start to have a change of perception because I'm listening to the right teacher. I kneel to the feet of my teacher. oh my God, sweetheart, I totally forgot who I am. I've gone cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I've become Maria La Loca. Maria La Loca is here, but you know what? I want to come back home. Spirit, guide me. What is the truth here? The truth here is that your brother is not the cause of your unhappiness. Your brother is actually giving you everything you need to wake up, so thank him. So when you start to come from your spirit side, when you start to discern, you start to become less the victim of your reality, the victim of your world. There's this inner relationship and intimacy with your true self of where you're able to receive instruction. So how do you want to get really good at channeling? You got to work it. You got to work it. You know how I get really good at my pickleball skills because I'm playing pickleball now. I go to pickleball 3 days a week. How do I get really good at anything in life? Is practicing. So you want to practice channeling. You want to get a journal specifically for channeling. You want to have a beautiful journal, a beautiful pen. Maybe you want to get yourself a new journal, and you want to journal every day in the morning. First thing you want to do is give over your day to Holy Spirit. Have an incredible meditation for morning time to give over your day to Holy Spirit. Check it out on YouTube. It's free. It's a guided meditation based on the course on how to begin your day with Spirit. I also today, Wednesday, came out with a channeling meditation called Channeling Spirit, which is a beautiful exercise on channeling spirit, receiving information. That is out today on my YouTube channel, so check it out, and like and subscribe if you're digging the channel. That helps a lot to get the word out. So you get your journal in the morning. First thing you do is, Holy Spirit, this is the prayer I do. So I wake up in the morning and say, Holy Spirit, I give over to you my day. I give over to you my thoughts. I give over to you my beliefs. I give over to you everything, my life, my experience. And I want to follow your direction because I know that your direction will bring me peace. Amen. Amen. Just give it over. Then I go to my balcony, or I wake up a little bit before my son does. I have a 3.5-year-old. I wake up a little bit earlier. I'll do a little channeling session. Holy Spirit, what message do you have for me today? It's that simple. Holy Spirit, what message do you have for me today? Close my eyes. I write it down. I receive the information. Like right now, I can ask, Holy Spirit, what message do you have for me right now? You're just having so much fun. Just enjoy this process. Just allow yourself to be guided. Don't worry about a thing. Everything's taken care of. You know that you know the truth. So remember that. So it just looks like that. It's like a conversation. Hey, if you don't receive anything, if you're confused, if you don't receive any guidance, just like I did right now, that's fine. You write that in the journal. I'm not receiving information. It's like, it's practicing. It's like going to the gym. And if you need help or extra help and you want to work with me one-on-one, we can do sessions on where you get to ask your own questions. You get to let me know what Spirit says through you, and we work on that together. Sometimes we need a little bit of support at the beginning to get the hang of doing this. But the power to heal is within you. And the Holy Spirit's always there for you to give you that guidance. So we need to go inside and we need to bring in that guidance. All right. I hope you guys found this message helpful. Definitely look at it again if you need some reassurance and comfort and understanding on how to understand that you are the decision maker in your life and you have the Holy Spirit in your mind to guide you. And yeah, I'm here every Wednesday. So check out this Instagram. I have a incredible events coming up, and definitely check out my Linktree for ACIM inspired events, and check out my YouTube channel, which is on my Linktree as well in this bio, with the ACIM inspired meditations that are free and they're up there. And today I came out with one called Channeling Spirit. So that's your homework. Try doing that meditation today and get your journal and your pen and then channel what you received from the meditation. That's a good step in the right direction. All right, everyone, have a beautiful day filled with love and light. Until next time, I love you.